So was that all of them, or I guess I could check. No, I'll get back to it. There's apparently more of them. This is just gonna be a reoccurring thing, evidently. Oh.
You asked for this. Deadly toxins.
Ah. Viper Kinrath indicates that they... Oop, there we go. Infect people with poison. Oh, Karth is still unarmed! I'm so sorry, Karth. I've made a mistake.
I still got it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Man, you have to spam those heals if you want to keep it off. Maybe I should wait till the fight's over.
Sure.
I just had Karth go running into fights with no equipment. I'm great. I'm a great guy. Boom! That's satisfying. I can't cast Night Speed though. Oh, no one else is here. These are apparently their swoops though. The swoop bike shows signs of recent use, as if missing its signal device. One of the Mandalorians must have taken it to collect data. The swoop bike is still warm to the touch. There's a signal device on it, however. It needs no field data to transmit. I assume they're also here? There has to be a better way to do this stuff.
Yes.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-boop-boo. Oh no, it's just me. Poor, harmless, armored man. Nope. Oh. This is decent incentive for me to get rid of my items. Just having to sort through them all like this just takes too long.
What?
Still, keeping an eye on things is how I have the ability, the stuff to equip these people with. Damn it. The issue here is you don't know what you're going to fight next.
Yes. What? Uh-huh.
We're gonna get you because we're cowards. They said Jedi toys. Are they saying the invisibility is a Jedi toy? Is that because, like, everyone in my party has had and has been able to use that ability, basically.
What?
Well, that was a bad hit.
Sure. Yes.
Oh, he's frozen. That's good. Beat him up before his friends wake up. Ow. Ow, they're back.
Yes.
Get around behind him. Oop. Ooh, I'm just taking chunks out of him now. Oh, Jolie went down. Damn. Our numbers have amplified like oh, I should have waited for him to get up. They've amplified like crazy. Like one little flurry of attacks and I'm suddenly doing like, I think collectively like 50 damage in that flurry. It's a lot. It's a lot. I gotta get Jolie leveled up a little bit more. He's got a weaker heal than I do, and he's the one that has better stats for healing. Swoop bike signal device. And Mandalorian datapad 1 and 2 again. Yeah, they're just straight up dupes. This device attaches to a swoop bike, transmitting any field data that has been collected on it to the commander. Do I want the commander to get the data? I feel like I wouldn't want their leader to get what they wanted. Unless the goal is to draw him out. He checks the situation out and then gets in trouble. Hello. I take it I found the builder's location. Is that what builders look like? Have I seen those before? I'm searching through Star Wars brain. Like, have I seen that? Wow, it's just here.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek, but good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the? It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Who placed this terminal here?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
What do you mean by behavioral reconfiguration?
I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
And I don't fit that pattern?
I can't say. I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my programming.
That seems very helpful. Why have I been allowed access?
I can't say. Preliminary matching allows for you to be coached.
You do not know why, or are you restricted from saying?
I can't say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%.
What limitations have been placed in your programming?
Corruption has resulted in gaps appearing in my memory, and in that of the original installation. It could be theorized that these gaps are intentional, but I have no information on that.
What gaps are missing?
Error. I cannot present a non-presence. Perhaps you can ask other questions, and data corruption will become evident.
I wanted to ask you about you and about this installation.
I utilize a retro-adapted holocron interface. Clarify your questions, and I will attempt to access original system memory.
Who installed this holo interface?
This interface was installed to better access the ancient data stored within the pre-existing system. The exact date is unavailable. Programming keys indicate no earlier than 5 years before current Republic standard.
5 years ago. I didn't notice it. This must have been installed in strictest secrecy. Couldn't have been circa.
No other information on time of installation or identity of user available. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
5 years ago. Do we know the timeline for Revan and Malak doing their big pilgrimage where they went around searching for things and then got corrupted by the dark side? It seems like if the timeline matches up, it seems like they would have installed this. They could better communicate. Because yeah, we talked to the other machine before, I think, and didn't we struggle to get much from them? Accessing information via an AI could help, one that better interfaces with people. Modern people. Oh yeah, here. 5 years ago is about the time Revan passed this way.
Error. Data regarding subject Revan corrupted.
But there was an entry at some time?
Error. Data on Revan unavailable.
Who last accessed this installation?
Sorting by identity. 3 attempts by the Wookiee Freyyr, all denied. 152 attempts by human Jolie Bindo, all denied.
Call me stubborn, I guess. There wasn't much else to do around here.
Error. List of access attempts prior to these is corrupted. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
Was there any further contact with the installer of this interface?
That information is unavailable, but contact is not required for the execution of my programming. Scanning range of this facility is well beyond planetary boundaries.
Let's go back to my previous questions.
Accessing. I will answer as my programming permits.
What's the original function of this installation?
Error. Corruption. Extrapolating. This utility was built to monitor planet-wide agricultural reformation. It has since malfunctioned. It can be theorized that the supergrowth of Kashyyyk's forests is a direct result.
Well, that is surprising. I doubt any Wookiee would support such a claim. The forest is millennia old.
Malfunction occurred 241 years after last builder communication. Last builder communication, 29,642 years before current Republic standard.
The equivalent of the Protheans or the Forerunners is the builders in this, because that's just a constant trope in these things. The idea is that this... Wow. The idea is that Kashyyyk's massive forests that define its identity and what everyone, I guess this planet that everyone knows, its massive growth is artificial. If this place was built 30,000 years ago, it predates the Republic.
Error. Information regarding the builders of this installation has been corrupted. No evidence of such a civilization exists in the galactic record.
Why was agricultural reformation needed?
Agricultural record indicates this planet was incapable of sustaining sufficient levels of production. Error. Specific conditions corrupted. It can be theorized that produce was being exported to support a larger demand.
That is a short period for adaptation of native creatures.
Error. Records corrupted. It can be theorized that bioseeding allowed the ecology to remain balanced. It could be expected that the same energy feeding the trees of Kashyyyk also accelerated the evolution of various species. No further information is available. There is too much corrupted data.
Can you accelerate evolution? Seems like it could cause random mutations. That's basically what evolution usually is random mutations, and then some of them stick around because they're beneficial, and the other ones kill the host, ultimately, because they're not beneficial. Like radiation? Is that basically what's going on here? Let's go back to my previous questions.
Accessing. I will answer as my programming permits.
What's the current function of this installation?
The current purpose of this installation is defense.
Defense of what?
Error. That information is not available. Accessing. Answer will be given.
I seek information about a star map.
Accessing. Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
Original system memory. So the map is as old as this installation.
Error. Data regarding author of the star map is corrupted.
What do I need to do to get access to the star map?
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
How can I match them when I don't know what they are?
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map or can be made ready.
What do you mean by that?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation. I utilize. Answer will be given with.
I can't stop talking to it. Trying to leave so I can save.
Accessing.
Oops.
Yes. Your request. Then you are not worthy of further access. You will be rejected as unsuitable.
What will rejection mean?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
You may begin evaluation.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
Well, Zalbar has a life debt to me. How do you know about him? He's not here.
I hear what happens on Kashyyyk, and a good deal beyond. Answer the question I have posed.
That's impressive. The fucking prisoner's dilemma. This thing plagues me and chases me everywhere. I trust Zalbar. I would say nothing and neither would he.
Are you sure? If you turn, you risk 2 years, or none at all. If you reply on loyalty, you risk 1 year, or 5. Your loyalty is dangerous. Your companion could take the opportunity to benefit by turning on you. Zalbar's family is mired in treachery. What loyalty do they know? Your answer is incorrect.
I thought this was an evaluation, not a quiz.
I must match your behavior to the pattern in memory. You must answer truthfully, knowing the consequences. I must demand honest acceptance of the proper behavior. That is a condition of my programming.
What pattern are you comparing me against?
That information is not available to you. It is the pattern that I have been given as a baseline for security access.
Continue your evaluation then.
The previous incorrect response will be discounted. Future incorrect responses will result in rejection. Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering an intercepted code. You learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Basically, you're supposed to be clever and ruthless, and you're supposed to just do the smart thing in each situation. That's what they're saying, basically. Me trusting Zalbar was wrong. So I prepare my forces to attack in 10 days. I do nothing in the city.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their lost codes.
You mean you just let all those people die? That's monstrous.
Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision.
Karth, it's a test. I'm trying to get access to a computer. It's not the fucking truth. That should have been pretty clear from my previous answer. The victory is irrelevant. Stopping the war saved many more people.
You achieved the proper result with logic that does not match the pattern in memory. I shall adjust my evaluation. Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
I think I lost where the context changed.
Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
So instead of actively being in war, you're kind of just chilling. But then there is going to be an attack, but from probably a weaker state. I stop the attack. I will appear to be a hero.
But if nothing happens, your people will have no need of heroes. No, they do not see a threat. You have coddled them. Your empire will be brought down by introspection. You have failed to match the pattern in memory. Access denied. This system will purge the subject as false. Defense mode initiated.
Rude. Rude. How many of you are there? Not that many. Hey Jolie, don't you have a good old-fashioned disabled droid? Yeah. You've got some defense increase and speed increase. Karth still doesn't have weapons. Oh no. Lightside points gained.
You asked for this.
Wait, game. 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 Naughty. You just judged me? The game judged me. So it says light side points gained because I probably got a net gain of light side points. But I did pick a dark side option. So did you give me dark side points for that too? That's a bad idea, game. It's not a real question. You're ignoring the context, which is the fact that we're trying to get access to this thing for my mission, and all that, like, these aren't real choices. Unless they're gonna pull some Ender's Game bullshit, these are not real choices. So what I say doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get through a computer interface. I'm essentially hacking by answering questions untruthfully. You can't give me light side and dark side points based on my answers. This isn't a personality test that should actually affect my character alignment. That makes no sense. Oh my god. I just got covered in bad. Well, they're not defending themselves very well, so that's good. We have to disable this droid. There we go. Destroy. Destroy. Attack from behind.
One. Yes, one.
Yes?
Oh, big damage. Look at all those numbers. 4 numbers. Oh my god. I'm doing like 100, I think. I think I was like 30 something, 30 something, 20 something, 20 something. So that's like, that's over 100 damage. Well, I failed your test. I kept changing my strategy. Now can I get in?
Neural scan complete. Analyzing. Well, it would appear initial assumptions about you were incorrect. Secondary scans during battle have revealed much. Under duress, your emotions were easier to read. Programming now instructs that I give you what you seek.
My emotional state during combat matches the profile. Concerning. What did your scan during the battle reveal?
That information is not available. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. And communication.
It's doing me a concern. That's concerning.
Well, well, a star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory, but I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the weird noise exploding in my ear. Is it the first time that these have been called dark side power? Explicitly? It definitely seemed to be implied. Like this, the temple I first saw definitely looked dark side, and it's related to Revan and Malak's quest, so that's dark side. But I think that's the first time it's been explicitly said that it is dark side. So he said something worrying, which is that soon I will understand the course of action. The AI seems to be acknowledging that I'm not doing doing what it wants me to do and not behaving the way it wants me to behave. And by it, I mean its creators. But that soon I'll understand. Considering this is the kind of quest that made Revan and Malak turn to the dark side, that's worrying. The implication that I'm on my way to that. Do I not actually look at it again? Yep. Once again, the map is incomplete. We just didn't really, it just opened up, but we didn't really like walk up to it or interact with it, so I just felt like I was still supposed to interact with it in some way. It just kind of opened up near us and we talked about it, and that was us accomplishing our goal. Evidently. Still can't get better healed. That's a level 12. Well, we got it. Now I just want to be somewhat completionist about our surroundings here. Maybe I need to finish the swoop bike thing by going to that. Maybe the quest will give me an update. There's camouflage generators on their swoops. I feel like since I have access to their swoops, I should be able to disable them. And then they don't have camouflage anymore. Karth still doesn't have weapons. Oops. Get some serious Mass Effect 2 flashbacks. I mean, Mass Effect 1 flashbacks from this interface. It even looks like it.
What?
And it's just as kind of like awkward and unfortunate. Replace the signal device and activate it. Oh, here they are.
You have interrupted our hunt, interloper. The inhabitants of this world could do little against us, but you appear to be a threat.
Yeah.
Our training here will continue without your interference.
Oh yeah? Is that what's gonna do? Actually, hit. 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 Hit.
Ready?
Ow. Whoa! Why did he go onto a different planet? That was weird.
Ready?
I do not appear to be successfully whirlwinding. Wow. I'm taking these dudes out, though. Holy crap. I tried to use Force Whirlwind on him, and it didn't work. But everyone around him went flying, so in that way, it kind of did work, I guess.
Ready?
Well, he's still disabled. Yeah! Oh, big damage.
Yes?
Mandalorian helmet. Mandalorian Ripper. Mandalorian battle armor. These are really disappointing Mandalorians. Is the Mandalorian helmet usable? No. Maybe buy the Mandalorian in my party. So far, all of our helms are just kind of little like visors and things because they want to keep our heads mostly visible. Even though Canderous' headpiece looks hilarious because it sticks out so much. Makes him look all bug-eyed. But maybe he can wear the Mandalorian helm. I gotta get better about using... I gotta remember to use Jedi Speed or whatever it's called every single time I start a new fight. Boom! Because casting in the middle of the fight has diminishing returns. But if I stay on top of casting it in advance, then big advantage. I just picked up its entire goddamn body. Where am I keeping that? No one knows. I'm very impressive. Holy crap. Alright. Compared to Taurus, which was so long, these other planets are surprisingly brief. Although I think this one's even shorter than Tatooine, I think. So far. Seems like a relatively quick linear dungeon crawl with some dialogue to break it up. There's another Wookiee body here. The Kashyyyk vine ascends high into the canopy above. There's no indication why this growth has stopped at this point. The ground beneath is stained by years of blood, suggesting that freshly killed animals have been suspended from the vine many times in the past. Tie the Viper Kinrath corpse to the vine? The creature's easily wrapped in the vine, which doesn't distort at all under the weight. The only movement is a rustling from off in the distance. Oh, I just summoned the street shark. It kind of is like a hedgehog murloc, isn't it? Time to quickly cast some support things before he gets here.
Ready.
The old man knows better than to blah 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 blah. Something about doing something while I was trying to do other things. God damn it. Oh. Okay. There we go. Examining the corpse of this great beast, you find a blade of some sort lodged in its side. Skin has grown around it. While certainly painful, it appears the blade caused only surface damage to the creature. Who knows how long it lived with this injury? You remove the blade from the corpse. The only flaw appears to be a missing hilt. Obviously the sword came apart when the blade was lodged in this creature. So it's probably the blade of Bacchus. Baccha-chan. There are ancient symbols here worn as though traced by generations of Wookiee claws. Layers of moss and dirt suggest that no one has been here in many years. The beast comes when summoned. If you are generous, it comes to battle. If you are worthy and wise, it grants you glory if you are fearsome and brave. Feed the beast and it will heed your call. Take vipers from their lair and hang them from above. Let blood scent on the ground of your ancestors. Obviously, this place was once a place of great ritual importance. I didn't see the marker. The first thing I saw was the vine and just kind of went with it. That's why those Kinrath are lootable, whereas the other ones weren't, I guess. These ones are in the context of this local thing. Gunhan's journal. This datapad was recovered from the remains of a Terran Tatooine on Kashyyyk and must have been devoured by the beast. It appears to be the personal journal of Gunhan Saresh. The last entry explains what he was doing on Kashyyyk. Duran and Shayla have given in to their passion for each other and are doomed to fall to the dark side. I tried to warn them against expressing their love, but they called me arrogant and accused me of being on the dark path. I left the fools on Korriban. But I am not about to abandon the mandate given to me by the Jedi Council. I will destroy the Terran Tatooine wherever I find them. I have heard rumors that such beasts may exist in the Shadowlands of Kashyyyk. I shall go there and slay the beast, proving that I do not heed either Duran or Shayla. Do not need them with me to defeat these creatures. So he's on a mission to prove he can do it on their own. So it sounds like they're kind of all on their way to being dark side. Terran Tatooine. I'm guessing this has larger lore implications in the universe. Oh, there's a lot of image results, for example. Is it going to be one of those like mystical enemies that are somehow dark side? Terran Tatooine were a species of hulking bipeds found on the arboreal planet of Kashyyyk that craved the blood of Force sensitives. They appear in Star Wars Battlefront 2. They're only mentioned in a DLC. Star Wars The Clone Wars, Destiny, that apparently were their first mentioned. Star Wars Commander. And this list of appearances does not feature KOTOR, funnily enough. Is that because KOTOR is not canon? Gigantic, but typically smaller than Rancors. So they were on a mission to take them out wherever they encounter them. This journal seems to contradict the wiki that I was looking at on Wikipedia. Because he says, I'll hunt them where, like, he was apparently on a mission by the Jedi Council to hunt them anywhere they find them, and there might be one in the Shadowlands of Kashyyyk. But the wiki says that they're only on Kashyyyk, so they should have been here in the first place. But it sounds like they were on Korriban looking for that species. Eh. Good fucking luck with figuring out canon across all these platforms. There's something else over here. Oh, that's probably him. The supposedly crazed Wookiee. I mean, there's nowhere else to check. Maybe he's reasonable. Maybe it's the Wookiees who suck. Nothing over here. Just tachs.
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freyyr. We are friends. Don't you remember me? Well, this may prove difficult.
Uh-oh. I don't think we're gonna get along with him.
Yes.
Whoa, he has grenades. Interesting. We're gonna kill Freyyr. Okay. I'm not here to kill you, just listen. Do you know Zalbar and Chundar? Chundar sent me to kill his own father. What a great guy. My name is Varlo Thul. I came to Kashyyyk with Zalbar. No, he follows because of a life debt. He says he wouldn't have been exiled. I thought using your claws gets you exiled, period. It's a big shame. So even if Zalbar was right, it sounded like he still would have been exiled. He just would have also exposed Chundar for who he was. But I don't know. Context, I guess. Go over exactly what happened with Zalbar. So Zalbar was exiled. When did you learn the truth?
That's when I first saw him. I helped his pursuers lose him for a moment. Do you remember me now, Freyyr?
Well, what happens now? How? Everyone is on his side. Where might I find it? Actually, I've already found it. I wasn't sure what it was. Here, take it. I'm sure it is the one. We should proceed carefully. Whoop, whoa, 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 whoa. He was just repeatedly stabbing me that entire time. We did it! So he sent me down here to kill his own father, to get rid of loose ends. Zalbar admitted to using his claws. So it sounds like it was true when he did it. But then Chundar saw the opening here to use that as up there. Chundar saw that the witch hunt trial potential of that accusation, like I was talking about before, and so he just started spreading rumors that his father was insane in a similar manner, so that he could get him kicked out and then profit. The Mandalorian hunters are dead. I killed them all. I hope it does. Goodbye. Items received and items lost. So I think he took the helmet. So the helmet wasn't an item I could use. Is the new items menu? Yeah, Connie Viro Blade might what he gave? Yeah. That might be what he gave me. Plus, ooh, yeah. Not modifiable, but +2 attack, +2 cold damage. There's good things there. It is still really silly that the computer test gives me dark side points. It's weird because it's like it doesn't consider the possibility that the player or the protagonist character in equal parts would choose to game the system and be like, oh, there's clearly a correct answer to this, so I will modify my answers in order to win at this interaction. They're like, no, you must only be picking what's true to your heart, apparently. And they take it entirely as like whatever you pick is just what you truly mean deep down inside, and that's your true personality. It's like, no, I have a mission that I'm trying to complete here, and I can only complete that mission if I can get access to this terminal, so... You know, when faced with the fact that I can only get in if I give the right answers, I'm going to sit here and try to give the right answers, not what I truly believe. Ooh. Like, that's just so clearly how a lot of people would interact with that. I have no idea which corpses I've looted before, because they're just kind of in the darkness. Oh, I don't recommend this Gorwookin. Why is he hurt? Oh! Unexpected invisible Wookiees. Okay, let's do a little buffing. He's flying! He's flying! Yay! Oopsie. Oh, I'm stunned.
Yes.
That's not great news. What buff do I have on me? I can't tell. Only Valor. I don't have armor or speed on me.
Yes.
No, jump at him. Be cool. Oh. Lame. If there's an ally in the way, your character can't jump, apparently. Because the path's not clear, so he just doesn't do it at all. Oh. Like right when I was having the thought about how unfortunate it is I'm gonna have to kill a Wookiee for stupid reasons. They're about to find out that their leader is a fraud anyway. Then right when I was having that thought, two more Wookiees spawned. I'm like, oh, well, that's unfortunate for more of you now. Apparently, I can use the elevator because I saw somebody else use it. I wonder if this is just the same cutscene played backwards. Probably. There isn't anything really moving that would give away and make it look weird, because you're totally stationary on the actual elevator. There isn't like water in the background where like ocean waves are flowing backwards or anything. So in this case, it was an economical choice that did not look weird at all, so it worked just fine. Well, maybe if we successfully get the leadership swapped out, maybe we can also fight off Zerka. You fought each other. Why? Lead on. We should hurry. Nope. Well, that's a problem. There's a dispute, so they're warring. You tell him, Zalbar. He's been telling you things, he makes sense, I think. I don't know. How? I'm gonna need more information than just the game flaccidly saying that, because how the fuck is selling your people into slavery making sense? Do you have to fight? Talk it through. Convince them. Avoid this needless slaughter. I'm given the context of like a neutral choice, like some sort of like non-violent outcome, but from both Zalbar and the dad's perspective, I don't know how the fuck that could ever be an option. Like, they've both been so thoroughly betrayed, and this person just sells the people into slavery. Like, there's no compromise between these ideas, so I don't know what that outcome could have possibly been. Oh, there's a lot of enemies here. There are many a foe. Alright. Freyyr and Zalbar, good luck. I think I'm gonna have to split my attentions here a bit. Shit. Last had points gained. Just because I brought up the hopeless idea of neutrality that was never going anywhere. What's on you? You have this one cast.
Ready?
Maybe we should focus Chundar down, because maybe that can lead to the group collapsing. I just think like maybe if we defeat Chundar, maybe they'll just be like, well, that was their leader. I guess Zalbar's chieftain now, or Freyyr. Still have to fight the Zerka guards, I think. I just leveled again. Nice. What? I thought I was attacking no, fight the Zerka guard. What are you doing? He's just ignoring, my own character's just ignoring me. Get him, get him. Oh my god, they just melt. Oh, no, that's not good. What will you do about the slavers? What will you do now, Zalbar? I think it's time I was leaving. Salbar, shut up, I want some credits. That would be fitting, I think. Side points gain and a lot of experience. Oh my goodness. Conveniently, Zalbar's already a sword user, so 1 to 10 plus 4 plus 3. 4 to 14 plus 4 plus 2. Wow, and upgradable. Yep. It fits the story and it's a cool blade. Oh, look at it go. Oh, I recognize it. Yeah, I actually recognize it. All right. Kashyyyk's... Ooh, there's a lot of remains.